What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call it mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put the shit in song.
Yeah, me say de gars, my life be like yo.
So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, you're most definitely welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back boo. So guys, this is the part 2 on how to lose weight on a Nigerian diet. So if you saw the first one, you definitely need to watch this one. This is week 2 on our diet. If you haven't seen the first one, you need to go and watch that first one and make sure you use the recipes in that video, because that's a detox diet. So after detoxing, then you go into the diet fully, which starts with this video. So this is going to be week 2 on your weight loss journey. Thank you guys for all the love on that video. I really appreciate it. I can see that you guys really love the video. Please try out the recipes. Let me also know if you love the recipes. I'm loving the recipes. So right now I'm going to go into the kitchen and let's get right into this video. I'm also going to drop the recipes in the description box, so please make sure that you check them out. So thank you guys, let's go. So guys, now we're in the kitchen and the first thing I'm going to do is to make this zobo. Is for cleansing. So like you can see, I have my zobo leaves, I have my cucumbers, I have ginger, I have lemon or lime depending on what you have. Then you also use boiled water. What else did I add? I added tea bags of green tea, and after adding everything together, combining them, then I add my hot water. Then I cover these for at least 2 hours. Most times I cover it overnight, and then what you need to do the next day is to sieve this, drain it, and then you drink the water throughout the day. So now it's time to make my pepper soup, my catfish pepper soup. Everything you need is going to be in the description box. So I blended ginger, I blended garlic, I blended peppers, scotch bonnet peppers. I also added some onions. So now I put my pot on the fire. I'm going to pour in the pepper mix. I'm going to add in some water, and I'm going to add in some seasoning and let that boil for a few minutes. So after a few minutes, I'll be adding my pepper soup spice, and then I also added some Cameroon pepper extra just to give it an extra taste. Yeah, so everything will be in the description box. So next I added in my catfish. So I already pre-washed the catfish. So this pepper soup can serve you for 5 different times. So I just put out 5 plates, and I'm splitting the pepper soup into 5, and I'm going to refrigerate this. So this is all you need. This is all the pepper soup that you need for week 2. So now it's time for our beans. So I'm going to put some beans on fire to boil. Then we head to the next step. So next is our pepper mix. So I'm adding some tatase with some bell pepper, some onions, and some atarodo, which is the scotch bonnet pepper. So I'm going to blend that. Now we have our pepper mix ready. Then I'm going to boil the pepper mix till it's reduced. So what I mean is till water is no longer in the mix. So now we can see that our beans is boiling and our pepper mix is boiled and dry. Now I'm going to be preparing my fried plantain. So it's not fried, it's more like grilled. So I'm putting some palm oil, 1 tablespoon of palm oil rather, on the pan. Then I'm going to be making sure that oil touches the plantain. Then I'm going to pop this in the oven. While it's in the oven, I'm going to continue with the beans. So next up, I put 1 tablespoon of oil in my pot. I'm going to fry some onions and I'm going to fry my pepper mix. To fry the onion until it's fragrant, you're going to add in some crayfish, of course. Then I will add in my pepper mix. Just fry everything together, combine properly, and then add some seasoning and just fry this properly. Then after this, we'll be adding in our beans. See how the pepper mix is frying. So of course you're not using so much oil, so you're not expected to look all juicy or fry so well, but it looks pretty okay. So just mix your peppers together and make sure it's fried. Then you'll add in the beans and combine properly. So you just leave this to cook and mix for a few minutes, just a few minutes. Right now my plantain is ready and I'm just popping this out of the oven. See how it looks? So that's ready and I would serve with my beans. Now I'm just prepping my meal, packing them so I can put them in the fridge. So this meal also serves 5, so I have 5 plates of beans for the week ready. Beans and plantain, and trust me, this food tastes so delicious. I was so surprised at the way it came out. I know you're thinking, oh, we don't have enough oil, we don't have enough pepper, but I think, like, tasting this, it was amazing. I enjoyed my meal for the week. So the next thing we're going to be preparing is a vegetable. So this vegetable soup, you're supposed to serve it with boiled rice. So what I'm doing right now is I'm prepping my protein. I'm going to pop this in the fridge and leave it overnight to marinate properly. So I'm adding my seasoning to my chicken drums. I'm adding pepper because I want it to have some extra spice. So I add all the seasoning and then I pop it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge. So this would be there overnight so it can marinate properly.
Oh God, I was a fool. You became my bad habit.
So now it's time to grill. Our chicken has been in the freezer overnight. I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to grill it. I also add 1 tablespoon of oil, palm oil. So I'll be adding that to the chicken and I'll pop this in the oven and leave for a couple of minutes to grill properly. So once the chicken is ready, we'll keep that aside and let's concentrate on the vegetable soup. So now I'm blending peppers together. I'm blending some bell peppers. I'm blending some scotch bonnet. I'm going to add everything in the description box so I don't miss anything out. I'll mix it up, and some onions. So I'll blend this together and then I'm going to, this is going to be for our vegetable. So right now the chicken is ready, so I'm just bringing this out of the oven. So now it's time for our pepper. I'm pouring some palm oil, 1 tablespoon of palm oil into the pot. I'm going to let this get really hot. Then I'm going to add some seasoning to the oil, add some onions, and then I'll be adding my pepper mix. So for some reason I did not add the part where I added the pepper mix, but here's the pepper mix frying with the oil. And right now I'm just waiting for it to fry, then I'll be adding my vegetable. So for this vegetable I'm using green. Don't worry, everything is in the description box. Just click that drop down button that you see beside the title of this video, and then it will take it straight to the description box. So I'm adding see how I'm squeezing out all the water from my vegetable. I'm adding this to the pepper mix. I'm going to combine everything, and then I'm going to leave it for a few minutes. You're not supposed to leave it for too long, maximum 2 minutes. Leave everything on fire, and then you take it down. This would retain all the nutrients in the food. And here we have our food ready. So I'm also going to be adding the chicken into the vegetable before I actually cover it. So just make sure you have enough seasoning to taste. Now I'm adding the chicken. I'm going to cover everything and just leave it for a few minutes. Like I said earlier, just a few minutes. Then I'm going to boil my rice, and then we have food ready for the day. So this also serves 5 people, so you're going to have these 5, or it's 5 servings rather, so you're going to have this 5 times in a week. So yes, your third meal for the week is ready. So I didn't film anything for breakfast because most times I skip breakfast, but if you want to do the breakfast part also, I'm going to leave the description in the description box. I'm going to leave the recipe for breakfast there. So this is my rice and my vegetable. I'm going to leave a timetable on how to eat these foods in the description box, so please check it out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment in the comment section. I love you guys. Deuces.